各位朋友，大家好。今年的期中选举是异常激烈的一年，尤其在 Johns Creek City。我们知道 Johns Creek City 一共有6位市议员，每2年改选3席。今年有第2、第4与第6区有改选。那么在第1轮投票中，没有一位能够得到绝大多数的票数，所以必须进行第2轮的选举。我们很高兴知道有一位华裔的候选人伊秀洋参选。伊秀洋从小随同他的父母亲来美国，在美国也在 Johns Creek 居住了很多年，所以他对 Johns Creek 的人事地物都有相当的了解。我们很高兴今天能请到他来这边，让我们聊一下他的生平，以及他为什么愿意投入 Johns Creek City 市议员的选举。Issure, thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule to come here. Please tell us a little bit about yourself. And as we know, you have a very successful career and a wonderful family. Why do you decide to taking out your time and devote into this campaign to join this running for the city council?
Well, I have lived here for almost 3 decades, and my parents have retired here, and I've raised my children here, so they've gone through the elementary school, middle school, and high school. And actually next year my son is graduating and will be going to college, so I am going to be an empty nester. And I've been very involved with the community and with the city, and I just thought that as a resident, I really want to be involved and hopefully can represent the residents for what they would like to see the city grow.
Okay, we have some questions from the Chinese community. You know, a lot of people think traffic is the main concern of all the residents, and we'd like to know what your position on this. Will you be supporting expansion of the Johns Bridge Road south of State Bridge from 2 to 4 lane? Also, would you support expanding of the 141 from 4 to 6 lane?
So my philosophy is that I'd like to use common sense solutions and technology-based solutions. So instead of just adding lanes just to add lanes, I'd like for us to actually go in and look at technology for how we can synchronize and optimize these the intersections. And also what I'd like to also see us do is not just look at each lane and say, okay, let's just add lanes. Let's look at other solutions before we add lanes, because that can permanently change the character of our city, and I don't want to have to permanently change that if it doesn't work. So adding 2 lanes, going from 2 to 4 lanes on Jones Bridge is very unnecessary, and then going from 4 lanes to 6 lanes is also unnecessary. If you look at the intersection, you can see that you can make intersection changes before we add lanes.
Okay, what's the initiative would you like to see to happen in Johns Creek?
I would like to actually see us encourage businesses. If we see businesses encouraged and we make it easier to do business, it would actually lower our tax bases as individuals and property owners, and that would help us also build and the community. So if we have small businesses come in and make it easier, we can make places for us to go, places for us to enjoy, places for us to eat, and actually encourage businesses and communities to come out and enjoy our city as a whole.
Okay, one more question about, should we keep or replace our contracted public work department?
So that's a big deal right now. So our Public Works Department has been with us since the beginning, since we started Johns Creek. And a lot of cities are actually going away from contracted work completely. What I'd like for us to do is actually, instead of just having it contracted out every single time, we would actually put some of it back into our city where we have some control, but then we also have contracted bids, and every year we manage and control it instead of having just a blank check given to anyone. So any group, we would always want to make sure we have some control and maintain some information on how we control and ensure that everything is spent properly for our residents.
Okay, there's a lot of Chinese population live in Johns Creek City, and a lot of people like to know, if you get elected, how are you going to promote the Chinese community's activity, and how yourself like to involve with this kind of community?
Well, growing up, I've been part of the Asian American community, and Chinese, Japanese, we all are one big group, Korean. So I'd like for me to hopefully represent all Asians, and I would absolutely attend and try to be more active in any of the groups. And if they want me to be part of it and come and speak, I would absolutely do that. If they just want me to just participate, I would absolutely do that. It's something that I want to encourage not just us to do, but for the other cultures to be aware of the Asian American culture and what we can bring to the city.
Okay. Another question is, will you be seeking a higher public position in the future?
I don't plan on it at this moment. I actually just would like to represent the residents of Johns Creek. This is a lot of work, and it is something that I want to do for the residents. I don't have any future desire to do anything more than what to do with Johns Creek. Johns Creek is my home, and Johns Creek is where I want to bring my abilities and my desires to serve the residents first.
The last question, and I think it's a very important one, is for the future for Johns Creek City. Will you be seeing development of this city is more important or improve the life of the resident of Johns Creek City?
So you can do both. You can improve the quality of life with thoughtful and visionary growth. So, right now, we don't really have a lot of place to grow within Johns Creek. It's already been very developed. So what we can do is revitalize certain things and also just encourage growth within our community by improving quality of life, bringing the right businesses, making sure that we improve our property values and our schools. Because when you do that, you will always improve our quality of life that way.
尹秀阳是一位有理想、有抱负，并且很务实的一位候选人。我们希望大家能够支持他，让他进入 Johns Creek 的 City Council， 为我们华人发声，让主流社会了解我们的需求，也重视我们的需求。提醒各位，11月25号到27号是先期投票 （Early Voting）， 然后12月3号星期二是正式投票。希望大家都能够出来。 能够支持我们的尹秀阳进入市议会为我们发声，同时呢，不只是你自己一个人，要请你的朋友、亲戚，还有你的同事一块去投票，让尹秀阳进入市议会。要记得，您这一票不只是简单的一票，很可能是有决定性、很关键性的一票。所以我再次的呼吁大家一定要出来投给尹秀阳，谢谢。
Thank you.